people, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaela, and if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more videos to come, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram at the OKae Kaela. So in today's video, I decided I wanted to do a flexi rod set with my hair color. I love doing the horseshoe method, so that's what I'm going to do. However, this time I'm going to use more flexi rods because I kind of want to perfect it better and just see how it's going to turn out with this color. So you guys love whenever I do my flexi rod sets, especially a while back when I did it with some Camille Rose products. So that's what I'm trying to recreate, the whole fro look, but with this color. So I already have it done a little bit in the back, and I wanted to show you guys. Normally I do 7 sections, but for this one I'm doing a little bit more, and I just find that it helps it dry better, and it's probably going to give it a little bit more definition now that I'm going to add more sections. And instead of flat twisting to the scalp, I'm just doing two strand twist at the root of it a little bit, and then going in and wrapping it around the flexi rod. So I've already shampooed and conditioned my hair. And for my moisturizer, I'm using the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Curling Cream. So I wanted to be light-handed with products as well. So just 2 products, a moisturizer, which is this. And for my styler, I'm using the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Style and Shine Foaming Mousse. Love this. I've used this in braid outs and twist outs. It has a pretty good hold to it as well. And for my flexi rods, this is where it gets a little bit different from my other flexi rod sets. Normally I use the jumbo flexi rods that are about a 1-inch circumference around. These are my Lotta Body flexi rods. They're definitely not 1 inch. I want to say these are 1/2 inch, honestly, because it's pretty small. Let me see if I can find a comparison. Okay, so I found a comparison. I have one of my other flexi rods, and this is a gray one. This one is 1 inch. So just to show you guys a side by side, the blue is definitely slightly skinnier. So I'm going to say this is 1/2 inch. And I'm going in the same sections that I normally do. However, in the back I created a little bit more. So for example, I'm still going to have these 2 in the front, and the direction I'm going is facing forward this way, which I'm going to show you as I put the flexi rods in. That's what creates the volume. So in the back section I have 1, 2, 3 across, 1, 2, 3 on the crown area, which I'm going to do. And then in the front, I feel like I'm going to do 2 sections per 2, but we'll see. So check this out. All right, so for the crown area, I'm going to go in with my styler, and I kind of like to make sure the section is well saturated with that foamy mousse because we want a lot of hold. I'm going to take my brush, just make sure my hair is well detangled. Alright, so instead of flat twisting, you guys, what I'm going to do is just go in a vertical part and make 2 sections like so. Take my flexi rod, create the horseshoe, slide the horseshoe down on that section, take my vertical part, take 1 section and pin that up in a way to kind of hold the flexi rod in place. And now what I'm doing is taking that part of that section, split that into 2, and flat twist, well not flat twist, but regular twist, 2-strand twist a couple times down. Take it, kind of like the finger detangle a bit more, and I'm going to literally wrap that around the flexi rod. And I'm kind of squeezing some excess product out as I slide that section down. Make sure, kind of going with a little bit more, just to make sure that end piece is wrapped around really good. Sometimes I'll kind of just go in and smooth it around like so. Now this is what I like to do now, just to kind of make sure it dries really good. Take some of that extra product with your towel and just squeeze some of that product out so it'll dry faster. Alright, now for the front section, I did make 2 separate sections. So what I'm going to do is make sure it's coming like forward, but like from a diagonal perspective. So instead of going down that way or going straight that way, I'm going to go diagonal. And honestly, it doesn't even have to be too perfect. I just try to or kind of want to make sure the sections have like an even amount of hair in them. So I'm going to pin this out the way. Go in with my Cream of Nature foaming mousse. Now, because this front section isn't going to be flat twisted, I'm going in with some edge control on the edge part, just to kind of smooth that up and in. And I do these do that for both sections. I'm going to take my Flexi rod, horseshoe it, put that in, create 2 separate sections, pin one away, take that section, twist it a couple times, now I am wrapping pretty taut on the Flexi rod because I really want to make sure it takes that shape really well. Alright, so it's the next day and I did end up sitting under the hairdryer for a good hour and 30 minutes last night just to make sure it was going to be super dry, because I'm really hoping this turns out super cute, y'all, because I ended up doing 10 Flexi rods instead of the normal like 8 or 7 that I do. So I went to bed with a satin pillowcase. I didn't have a scarf or a bonnet on top because I wanted the air to kind of get to it even more and let it dry more overnight, and they feel pretty drier than normal had I done like only 7 or 8 Flexi rods, so that's good. I'm just going to coat my hands with some oil and start taking these Flexi rods down. Alright, so they feel pretty dry. I do feel like a few little damp spots at the root area, so if you want to go in and diffuse that, you totally can, but for me, I don't really care. As long as like the body of the hair is dry, I'm all good, because I feel like if it's just like 5 or 10% damp, that kind of might aid in some more volume as it dries. So I'm totally okay with it. You just don't want it to be soaking wet. So now I'm going to go in and separate the curls. Now, like I said, I did 2 strand twist a few down before I wrapped around the Flexi rod, which kind of helps separate and make more curls. So I'm just going to separate and just kind of twirl the curl around my finger as I separate them to kind of let the curls fall where they may. And I'm kind of twirling in the direction that the curl is going. Y'all, I just had to take a break before I do these last two sections, but oh my gosh, this is literally one of the cutest flexi rod I have ever done. Like, the color looks amazing. Like, oh my goodness, the shrinkage is crazy though, because watch this. Oh my gosh, like, this was the best idea ever. Okay, all right. And I haven't even picked my hair out yet, y'all. I'm literally just still unraveling these sections, and I cannot believe this. Like, this is so fire. And see, this is why I do the flexi rod coming forward in the front, because it creates that faux bang look. Wow, the volume is insane. All right, now I'm going to kind of go play with it a little bit and pick it out to how I want it to lay in the volume I want, but I am so happy with this. Like, this is so cute. Alright, so this is the final look, you guys. I went and picked it out a little bit, put some hoop earrings on because I felt like it kind of matched the vibe a little bit. So now I'm going to go take some fire pictures. I'm obsessed with this fro. I'm excited to see how it kind of gets bigger throughout the days, since this is just first day hair. But like, y'all see that spring back? The shrinkage is crazy, but the spring back is amazing. Like, wow, I'm feeling like Goldilocks, y'all. Like, I love this so much. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, I use only 10 flexi rods, and they're about like a ½ inch. If you want to kind of add a little bit more of like a layered look, I would definitely suggest going with like full 1 inch on the bottom and crown area, and then smaller ones around the front, just to kind of add length if you want that. But yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. All the products I use will be in the description box down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more videos to come, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram at the OKae, and I will talk to you guys in my next hair video, or video in general. Bye.